Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you. I guess some of you, it's still morning, correct? Yeah, it is. So good afternoon or good morning. You guys give me some sort of a sign that you can hear the sound of my voice. It looks like, from what I'm seeing here on the screen, it looks like it's coming across, and you guys ought to be able to hear me. But go ahead and give me some sort of an indication that that is, in fact, the case. Let's see. Just turned to afternoon for Robert, and Burgess says now he can hear. So very good. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you to today's presentation. Wanted to take a little bit of time with you guys and talk about some of the exciting changes that we've got going on with BetterTrades and some of the things that we announced at this year's Trader Super Summit. Most importantly among those is the addition of a brand new state-of-the-art, cutting-edge trading platform and data service that we are providing to our students. As the times change, we change with them and move forward into the future, provide you guys with the kind of products that are of the caliber, of the quality, and are of the functionality that we would like for you guys to have access to as part of our teaching process. Now, let me go ahead and do this here for just 1 minute, because we're going to go through as you guys, you guys are aware that from time to time we do disclaimers around here, right? We do them every single day. So here's our presentation slide there, right? And we're going to be talking today about why eSignal. So there's no secret to it there. That's going to be the primary topic, and eSignal is the data provider that we have spent some time working with and building out a BetterTrades eSignal relationship that is going to be leveraged to the best possible effect for the benefit of our students, and that's why we're going to do what we're going to do. For those of you that are in here, I mean, we've got a lot of people in here, and we are looking at the number of students in here, so there's a lot of curiosity, and some of the students in here may not know me, so allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bill Corcoran. I am a BetterTrades instructor. Started out as a BetterTrades student, just like you guys, and most recently, starting all the way back in January of this year, I am the CEO of BetterTrades. So part of the process in becoming the CEO was in looking for the best possible products and services that we could build out for our students, and that's what you are going to see a part of here today. Now, we are going to be talking about the markets. We're going to be talking about the stock markets. We're going to be talking about the options markets. We're going to talk about how you can potentially trade in those markets. And as a result, I am required to provide you with a disclaimer so that everybody is 100% aware that I am not a broker, not a financial advisor. I do not have license to give you specific financial advice. That is not my purpose in this or any workshop that I do for BetterTrades. I am a teacher and educator and instructor and entertainer. My job is to explain, to describe, and entertain you with all things stock and options market related. I'm a coach. I'm here to teach, and that is going to be the primary function that we will have here. Now, as we're teaching that, from time to time, I have been known to use examples of real-time unfunded paper trades as a way to highlight, illustrate, and demonstrate some of the strategies we're going to be sharing with you. And that's what we're going to be doing. Let's see, I was waiting all morning for you up to 3 minutes ago when it became afternoon. Very nice. Thank you, Robert. Cindy, how are you? And Peg says, what happened to morning lab cutting out this morning? Let's just say there was a technical glitch, and I'll call it operator error. All right, y'all can blame me on that one. So we got it taken care of. Okay, just say it. We got it taken care of. Love that. DC Jim, ready to make a deal. I love that. That's awesome. All right, so guys, let's move the slide back for just 1 minute here so that you guys can see. Again, what we're here to do, we're here to discuss kind of an executive summary. Let's just call it that. An executive summary of why we went with eSignal, what the process was, what the decision-making process was, and the reasons for going with that particular platform. eSignal is a huge company, a very well-funded company, part of a billion-dollar organization in a multi-billion-dollar industry that has been providing data services to large institutions and retail traders alike for literally well over a decade. A very well-known platform, a platform and a service that has been a continuously improved platform. And we sat down with these guys, kind of interesting how the whole thing came about. They were looking for us and we were looking for them, it actually turned out. We had been looking to do some things differently at the Trader Super Summit, and the relationship was one of those things that you guys hear me talk about in the morning lab, those of you that are in there that have ever been in there, when we talk about affirmations, right? And one of the affirmations that we talk about in there all the time is attracting successful people into your circle of influence to help you become more successful. Yes, Peg, thank you for noticing the picture. I appreciate that. One of the things that's happened around this company since I became CEO is a purging of some of the pictures that they used to have of me that, I mean, were taken like, 7 years ago when I mean, I'm not kidding. I was like, wow, we're getting rid of some of those, okay? So we've got new pictures, and you guys are going to start seeing some of those. So as we moved forward with this, guys, we started finding that this particular platform had a very robust, very stable track record, and was able to do some things that we really have not been able to do and that we have been wanting to do, right? So for those of you who have been on the BetterTrades website, you've seen that there is now a banner up here that says, we're proud to introduce you to eSignal. Serious traders need the best trading tools. And so we have put this thing up here, and in fact I had the guys build a landing page just for you that has all of the information about the different types of things that we can do with the eSignal platform that we've not been able to do before that. And one of them is that we now have access to more than 50 different brokers. We also have now, for the first time, the ability for BetterTrades students to trade from one platform through multiple brokers if you should choose to do that, and multiple asset classes. So up until I took over as CEO, we were primarily and exclusively a retail options trading education company. Now we've started to branch out into teaching things like Forex and futures and all of that in addition to the stock and options that we teach. Well, to do that, we wanted to have a single source platform where those things could be taught in an environment where it was supported, and we were able to give you a stable platform from which to trade with some very cool features that many of you had been asking for. So guys, there's some embedded videos in this page. I encourage each and every one of you to go to the BetterTrades homepage, click on this banner ad that we've got up there, and then scroll through the landing page and look at the, for example, the Market Screener Plus. It allows you to scan dozens of exchanges around not the country, the world, based on technical and or fundamental data, which means you could actually scan the market for a double top pattern. You could scan the market for crosses between the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average, called the death cross or the golden cross, depending on what direction it goes. You can do things here that are pretty remarkable, and most importantly, there's not a lot of programming that's involved. It's already been done, right? It's in the package. There's an ability to go in and do some technical analysis on the charts, whether those charts are an ETF, a stock, futures, Forex, doesn't matter. You have the ability to do some things, and guys, I'm telling you, some of the things that are on here, I don't want to turn this into, let me show you how to use the platform. We're going to be teaching that over the next several weeks. And in fact, in a minute, I will show you where you can get your first lessons on that. We've already put them into the website. We've already loaded them up onto the home page. I'll show you where to get access to those. But the instructors that you are most excited about learning from are going to be the instructors that are going to be teaching you how to use the eSignal platform in the coming weeks and actually the coming days and weeks. I mean, literally, we're starting those classes tomorrow, and they will be recorded, and there's going to be several different versions of them. But let me just give you one example of things that you have never been able to do before. I'm going to click right here on this page, and what you're going to see here is pretty remarkable. Guys, what you're seeing here is the ability to trade right off of the chart. Now, what do you mean by that, Bill? You mean that if I click on the chart, I can put in an order to buy a position? Yeah, or short a position. In other words, you have the ability to buy into an option or sell an option short right from the chart, and you can put in your stops, your risk management, and your exits on the chart with one click. You've got your stops in, you've got your orders to take profit in, and you can move them around on the chart. Ladies and gentlemen, that is cutting-edge technology. That is the latest and greatest of what is available out there, things that you've never been able to do before. Let's see here. Somebody asking about others. So, Robert, we're going to get into the asset classes. Right now, the asset classes that we're supporting are going to be futures, forex, equities, and options. Okay, so those are the ones that I put out there on that list. Can you choose, for example, you trade options and go to a default broker, and you trade forex, it goes to a different broker? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. In fact, I was talking about this morning the ability to go in and trade multiple, as I said, asset classes, but also to go in and trade off of multiple brokers. Right? So, for example, you could have one broker that is set up for futures. You could have a broker that's set up for forex. You could have a broker that's set up for equities and options, and you can trade those brokers all from the same platform. Okay, so that's very powerful ability. That's very powerful information that you've got there that allows you to go in and do exactly what we've been talking about here, which is to do those things. So there's the landing page that we've got out there for you guys, the education that we've got out there for you guys, and then we've got, for example, let me just go to my account here. Okay, so here we go. We'll just come right in here. You guys do this all the time, right? But you guys go directly to my account. You ought to visit our homepage every now and then. We got some pretty cool stuff up there. One of the things that I've decided to do, which is different than what we've done in the past with this particular product, is that we are going to give each and every one of you the product tutorials before you've enrolled in the product. In other words, it used to be that if you sign up for Extreme Charts, then you got the product tutorials, but if you did not sign up for Extreme Charts, for example, you didn't get access to those tutorials. Well, I'm changing that, right? So here's the deal. Right here on our homepage, you have, right, in your My Account page, every single one of you has this now. You have the eSignal product tutorial in the My Account page. Okay, so you just go to My Account, and those products are going to be in there for you. And if you were to go in and click on those, you start learning about the platform. You're going to learn about some of the cool stuff that's in there. And not only that, guys, one of the things I love about this, it's not the old, audio, right, where you heard some things. It's not written on a piece of paper, where you got printed out as direction. No, these are videos. These are videos that we're going to go through with you and show you what you are getting, how to use it, how to get up to speed. And, guys, in addition to this, the instructors at BetterTrades who you are comfortable learning from, who you are excited about learning from, are going to be teaching these classes for you as well. So, for example, today's presentation will be uploaded and will be available on your BetterTrades My Account page as well as on our brand new YouTube channel. We're going out, we're making the best possible use of social media to bring students into BetterTrades and to bring them to the products that we're making available to you, cutting-edge technology in a stable platform that will do the things you're wanting to do, allow you to do the things you're wanting to do, and not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing this at a level that will allow you to ease into the product, okay? Burgess says, is there an eSignal user manual? Not only is there a user manual, watch, check this out, Burgess. If you go over here where it says eSignal knowledge base, okay, we've got that clicked in there. Okay, you click on it, and what you're going to get is not just a user's manual, if you will, but an interactive user's manual. So check that out. I'm not just, if you are the kind of person who's like, I got to read it to understand it, and some people are like, my dad's like that, right? You can go in here and you can read about it. There it is. There's, what if there's just one question? Bill, I just got one question. I want to know, how do I turn on my intraday charts? How do I launch an intraday chart? I can type in that information. I can search for it, and check this out. All of this information, all of these articles that are written on just that one issue, right? Chart time templates. I wonder what that's about. I pull it up. Oh, look at this. There's an entire interactive process. It's not just a user's manual. It's an interactive user's manual. All right? I mean, guys, when I tell you that we are literally going, you know, full bore with this, that we are taking you guys to a whole level that you've never been at before, you might ask, oh, well, what brokers can I use? Here's the eSignal brokers. We have an entire page on the BetterTrades site now to tell you about this new platform that we are all using, that all of the instructors will be using, that we will be using in all of our live events, because we've all gone through the training, we've all gone through the process. And guys, as I was working this this problem out that we've been having, right? How do we modernize? How do we take things to the next level? How do we move to an area where we can do things that our students are wanting to do that's better and faster and more stable and more secure, and quite frankly, when you start looking at things like commissions, less costly to do business with? How do we find that? And that was the guidelines, the parameters that I put out there, and without question, there wasn't even anybody that was in second place to what these guys have. Okay, so we have the product out there, but more importantly, now we've got the education for the product, so you can learn about it before you even start to use it. In fact, guys, what I'm going to do is we're going to make all of the knowledge, all of the classes, all of the education, all of the material as coaches that we've been learning available to you before you ever have to make a purchase decision. I want you to know how to use it before you decide to use it. Does that make sense to everybody? So we're literally taking you to that level that, for example, I can take you in and we can do something like this. All right, now for some of you this will look familiar. This is one setup that we use in the morning lab, and you're going to see how we've got this set up. It should look familiar to all of you. Now, let me just show you a couple things here real quick. Right now, you see this setup, and for some of you may look familiar. You may say, well, that looks like Marquet's setup, right? Those technicals are a little bit different on an intraday basis than mine are. Let me just give you one small example of how powerful this platform is. You remember with the old platform that if you went in and you wanted to change the indicator set, right, you would right-click and you would go in and you'd edit the chart, and then you had to go in and you change all the indicators, right, on that one chart. And then you would go in and you would repeat that process with this chart. Right? You edit the chart, and then you change all the indicators. Okay, so here's what I want you all to watch. Check this out. I'm going to go in, I'm going to go to Style Templates, and I'm scrolling down, and oh, look at right here, I've got a Bill Intraday Style Template. When I click on that, watch what happens to the chart. Chart changed a little bit. Now there are my indicator sets, which are slightly different than Marquet's and give a slightly different view for very specific reasons. Now, I could go in and I could do that to each one of the charts if I wanted to. Or I can go in and watch what I'm going to do here, guys. I'm going to go in and I'm going to just apply that to all the charts on this page. One click, I changed 6 charts. Just a tiny example of the power of what this platform is able to do. And If I don't want all the charts the same, I can change individual charts using the style templates that we're producing for you guys. So now my indexes are running off that 8 exponential moving average, all important 8 exponential moving average that we talk about all the time. Okay? And Joan says that's pretty decent. That's pretty cool. Guys, there are abilities in here to do things that, again, we've not had the ability to do before. Many of you that trade with Marquet know that she uses a 5-minute chart, a 15-minute chart, and a daily chart all linked together, right? Well, but they weren't ever linked together. We didn't have that ability. So, well, actually, I've kind of got one up here. You guys might have noticed. Some of you know the joke here, right? And it's kind of a joke, kind of a little back and forth between Marquet and I. This one up here says magical chart. I'm actually able to name my individual charts, and you guys know that the magical chart is a version of Marquet's magic chart, but it's a little different. I've got a different set of indicators down here that we use that she does not use. So if I'm going to use this for Marquet's, I'll simply go down the style templates that we built in, and I can go to the magic chart, right? That's the magic chart that Marquet uses. Similar, but different, right? And so now you've got the magic chart. Now watch this. Let's just say, for example, that I'm spotting a breakout in Green Mountain Coffee Roasters. Now, I'm not saying, I'm just saying. You all know what I'm saying? I spot a Green Mountain Coffee Roasters volatility breakout. I want to evaluate the stock. I type in the ticker symbol, or I go to my drop-down list where it's already in there, and I'm able to click on that. And guess what happened to all 3 charts there? Did you all see what happened to all 3 charts? All 3 charts changed to the indicator that I'm wanting to use, or changed to the ticker that I'm wanting to use to evaluate in one, literally one button click. I'm evaluating, visually researching everything I need to make a decision as to whether or not I want to pull the trigger on this particular trade. And I see that Green Mountain Coffee Roasters is breaking out. I'm excited about it. I see it on the 5-minute chart. I see it confirming on the 15-minute chart. I see it trading above yesterday's high on big volume on the daily chart. Decision made. I can move to the trading platform, which we've got set up now over here. And this whole thing, I'm not going to go through, step by step with you yet. I'll teach these things to you individually, as will the other instructors. But it's right there. I've got everything I need to do my research, to spot the breakouts as they're happening, to find the momentum movers, to identify them, to look at them in the daily 5-minute chart, to evaluate them across the board, and to execute my trade almost. I mean, if I'm going to do Green Mountain Coffee Roasters, here's what I want you guys to watch. You notice everything's set to Google right now, option chain, my order, my chart. Watch this. Mountain Coffee Roasters at this point, and all of the information is there and available for me to use. My option chain is loaded. It's loaded to the date and months that I want to use. It is customized to how I want it set up, and if I want to go in and buy an option, I can literally buy that option right off of the chart, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I cannot even begin to describe to you in sufficient terms how advanced, how powerful, how effective this platform is, and the things that you'll be able to do with it. There's too much here for me to go over in a short preview, if you will, but I wanted to go through with you guys and describe a little bit of why we chose this particular tool to give our students in order to teach the educational process that we do and be able to give you guys the best advantage, if you will, in the markets when it comes to learning the strategies, when it comes to executing your funded and unfunded trades. So let me go in and just see a couple of the questions in here. Do you have a tutorial to use step-by-step on the BetterTrades website until we're really familiar with it, Joanne says. And obviously that's what we're building right now, Joanne, so this would be the first one. Now, what if there was what if I did a 5-minute video on your option chain, okay? And what if Marquet did a 6-minute video on setting up the indicators in your chart? And what if Rob Roy did a 8-minute video on order entry? And then I came back and I did a 10-minute video on trading off of the chart. And then John White came in and talked about setting up spreads, right? Does everybody see? So Burgess says, why did you name the spiders chart index? Because in that example, Burgess, I'm going to use that one for the S&P, for the Dow, for the Russell, and for the ETFs that trade on it, right? And the beauty of being able to name those charts is that if I minimize it, I don't have to go searching through, right? Because what did it say before? It said a 5-minute intraday chart. Well, I got friggin' 5 of those. I don't know which one it is. Now I can name them. All right, let's see here. Uncle Lambo. All right, so Uncle Lambo asks, will I need to save all the templates or will they be preloaded? Well, thank you for asking that question. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of the eSignal package that we are custom building, right now, as we speak, custom building the BetterTrades templates for you guys. Now, let me ask the question this way. How many of you guys like the way we had maybe the 6 charts set up for the lab and then the 3 charts that we had set up for Marquez and the way that we had the option chain set up? Yeah, I mean, how many of you would just, you're like, I don't want to learn how to build all that stuff, Bill. How about if you just give me that, right? How about if you just give me all that stuff that you're building in there? Okay, so I'm waiting to see if anybody wants it. Anybody want the, let me ask it this way, would you guys like me to build all of those templates for you and then make those available to you? How many of you would like us to just make it available to you? You would have my templates, Marquez templates, Rob Roy's templates, Ryan's templates if he's got them, all of the templates put together. How many of you guys would like? Rose says, I've already got the eSignal platform. Rose got it at the Trader Super Summit, and now she wants the templates. Burgess says, me, I've already purchased it when I get the templates. So phone call I was having right before this call was with my technical support team and how we're going to package and get those out to you, and we've got that set up. And here's the deal. We went back and forth and we said, you know, do we make those available to them? For example, do we give them Marquez templates if they are in Marquez Trader Talk? Or do we give them Bill's Lab templates if they are in Bill's Morning Lab? Do we give them Rob's templates if they're in Rob's Monster Market Movers? And then somebody said, well, why don't we sell the templates? And we looked at all of that. And the decision was made. That's passive language in case you guys are wondering. Let me change that. I made the decision over some objections to give you guys without additional charge the pre-built templates so you won't have to go through and also learn how to build the templates. Even though it's super easy to do, y'all are going to have enough to learn as it is, so we're just going to go ahead and give those to you for all of the instructors. So you're going to have the templates that Marquez is building right now. You're going to have the templates that I'm building right now. You will have a set of templates that will make this version of eSignal unique to BetterTrades students. And the only way that you're going to get those templates is from BetterTrades. So the only way you get the BetterTrades version of eSignal built out is to be a BetterTrades student. So you're literally going to get hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of material in those templates that we could have sold as a bonus for you getting involved in the eSignal product. Now I'm going to do something kind of unprecedented here, something that I've never done before, and that's that I'm not going to discuss pricing. I'm not going to discuss any of that with you guys right now because the purpose of this workshop today is just to introduce you to the idea that we're moving in this direction, that this is the platform that we're going to go. Tom says, where will I go for technical support? Tom, I have spent the last month training my tech support team, and they are phenomenal on supporting this product. I've called them 3 or 4 times. I've not been able to stump them yet. So where will you go for tech support? The same place you've always gone for tech support, to our amazing customer support and technical support team here at BetterTrades. And let me just ask you guys, are these guys not the best technical support and best customer support team in the entire country? What do you guys think? They absolutely are the best in the country, and you will be glad to hear that they are in the country. Right? So there you go. So that's where if you've got a question, here's the thing, guys. If you have a question about eSignal's platform and you don't have eSignal platform yet, and you call them, I have instructed them to answer whatever questions you have from a technical perspective, whether you have the platform or not. Because customer service and doing what's right for your customers is one of the things that makes BetterTrades unique in the industry. We've always taken exceptional care of our customers. We treat you right on the phone. We treat you with respect. We answer your calls when you call us. We call you back. And ladies and gentlemen, just a little aside here, if you're in business, one of the biggest competitive advantages you can have in any business, the simplest, most effective, most powerful way to build your business to a financial superpower and separate yourself from everybody else is customer service and customer support. And under Sylvia's leadership, we have a customer support team second to none. One of the things that impressed me about eSignal as we were going through the process was that their ability to deal with BetterTrades as a customer absolutely floored me. We'd ask a question, we had an answer that day. I'd make a phone call, I'd get a return phone call almost, in some cases, before I hung up. I'm trying to leave the guy a message, he's calling me back. Their technical guys literally took time out of their schedule and worked late after hours to do training for my instructors. So we found a company that had the same values that we do, that has the same vision that we have, and that is extremely excited, so much so, guys, that they went to the Trader Super Summit and they provided one of the big receptions that we did at Trader Super Summit. They sponsored it. They were sitting in the Trader Super Summit taking notes on the classes that we were teaching. They're excited about the relationship with BetterTrades. They're fired up about the potential. They are excited about our relationship as much so as we are about them. They love the students. They love what they saw there, and they are ready to do whatever it takes from a customer perspective to take care of y'all. And nonetheless, you're going to be dealing through our customer support and technical support people. Okay? So that's what you're going to be seeing there, Tom, with regard, it's going to be the same people you've always dealt with. New platform, faster, better, more integrated, more stable, more capable. And in the coming days and weeks, you're going to learn more and more about it. And again, guys, like I said, if you see a class on the schedule, or you see a recording of the class, because I'm going to make all the recordings available to you. If you see a tutorial on the website, if you see information about eSignal anywhere, go check it out. You don't have to be an eSignal subscriber to get access to this information. I want you to see how powerful this platform is. I want you to see some of the amazing, now some of you have been in Trader Talks, Morning Labs, boot camps, and so forth, and so some of you have already seen it. And I don't know about y'all, but guys, those of you that were in the morning lab this morning, how was that trading off the chart thing, right? What if I showed you that you could enter an order to buy an option, and at exactly the same time, with one button click, you can enter your order to put in the stop and to take off half your position at 100% rate of return and the other half the position at a 200% rate of return, and you do it all with one click. There's no fishing around, hunting and pecking, trying to find the things that you're trying to find. These are things, guys, that we have been looking for and asking for years, and we finally have them available to you as students. We succeed when you succeed. BetterTrades grows when you grow. And so we've had to make some decisions to move in a direction that is going to take us to those levels that we're going to be able to provide you more and better education on a better platform that's going to give you a better chance of success in the stock market, in the options market, in the Forex markets, in the futures markets. DC Jim's like, let's make a deal. Okay, Jim, I want you to call and I want you to talk to Amelia, but I'm going to talk to her first. Okay, so give me a few minutes. I mean, Jim's like, whatever, take my money. I mean, come on, let's do this thing. Again, understand, I'm not going to do it in this workshop. I know it's unusual. I know it's unprecedented. I'm not even going to talk. You guys understand it's comparable to what you guys were doing before, but a much more powerful product, a much more powerful platform. I want you to learn the platform first. I want you to get excited about what this thing can do first. I want you to learn about the brokers that back this thing up first. I want you to learn about the commissions that are involved with some of these brokers first, so you can see how much you're going to be saving. So there's a whole lot here that we've got to do together as a company and as a group, and I want you guys to work together, learning the platform, and then when you are ready to make that conversion, we'll make the conversion. We'll convert you over, right? But for now, I just wanted to give you guys an executive view of why we went with this particular platform, and the answer to that is that, as I said, there was nobody that was even a close second. There was nobody out there that could provide what eSignal provides to our students and to BetterTrades as a company as we continue to build the momentum and grow the company in a direction that will stun and astonish the entire industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you that this relationship with eSignal has rocked this industry. There are people who are noticing who have not noticed stuff for months and years, who had said, well, there's nothing going on over there. Well, there's some stuff going on, and there's some people who are noticing now throughout the industry. Y'all are on a rocket ship ride that's getting ready to take off and go, and we want you guys to go with us as we continue to improve, to grow, and to drive growth in this company through the growth in our students. We want you to have more success. We want you to learn more information. We want you to have a more nimble, stable, reliable platform that you can do more things on, that our instructors will be teaching from, to give you every opportunity at a maximum return on your investments in the future. Now let's see here. Let me get back to Tom. So now you guys are now you guys are going to the eSignal website. You're like, okay, I got their pricing. Why are we waiting on the pricing? Tom, here's what I'm going to tell you. The pricing deal that you see on their website, we're going to obviously offer a better deal through BetterTrades for a product that has more to offer, right? I mean, do you think maybe I worked a deal with these guys? What do y'all think, right? And, guys, just the templates that I'm going to release to you guys in the coming days, the ability to have Marquet's template in there, Rob's template, my templates, those right there, huge, right? I mean, that's a huge bonus to why you would go through the BetterTrades product instead of going you could go to eSignal. It's a great product. I mean, we have instructors here in BetterTrades that have used that as a backup for years, right? I mean, you could do that. Now, you're going to be paying more for not as much stuff, and you won't have our stuff on there. But you could do that. Now, for those of you, Tom, Jim, some of you guys are like, just take my money already. I mean, quit beating around the bush. Here's what I want you to do. Call customer support. They know what the deal is, and we're going to get that to you. Nancy says, how do we access the templates? Nancy, I'm actually going to send them to you, right? As soon as you decide, you know what, that's why Jim's like killing me here. If Jim could reach through the computer, he would choke me out because I haven't told him the price yet. Now Tom too, all right? If you convert to eSignal, you give us a call. We'll let you know what the deal is. Those of you that are curious, you want to know what it is, you're ready to pull the trigger because you've been in the lab for the last 3 days. We've been talking about, you were in Marquez Trader Talk last night, you were in the Unplugged class we did yesterday. You're like, I've seen enough, I'm ready to go. Give us a call. I've already instructed them on what the deal is and what to give you, special discounts, so I'll explain everything to you, okay? Check that out. Todd already went. He already checked it out, all right? Pretty close. All right, so guys, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you guys a 50,000-foot view of why we made the decision to go here, of the amazing growth that is happening internally under the surface in BetterTrades, so that you guys can see. I mean, understand, when I say we found them, they found us, it was literally one of those things where instantaneously, right, we reached out and they're like, we've been looking for you guys. We've been trying to get a hold of you. Tom, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be far more satisfied over here. Here's what I would encourage you to do. If you're thinking about it, you're like, I think I like what I'm hearing, stick with me. Come to the classes. I'm going to be teaching a class tomorrow. I'm going to be teaching a bunch of classes next week. I think Marquez teaching a class, I think, on Friday. I think Rob's teaching some classes. I don't even know. We got so many friggin' classes coming up on this, and they're all going to be recorded. Don't worry. These are free classes. I know we don't normally record the free classes. Guess what? We're recording these ones. You're going to learn how to enter an order. You're going to learn how to build out a template. You're going to learn how to link charts. You're going to learn how to link charts to watch lists. You're going to learn how to set up your option chain. All of that is going to be there until you have a firm understanding of the platform and you say, you know what, I'm ready to go with this. Let's do this deal. Right? That's where I'm at. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to give you that executive view, that overarching, overreaching view of why we're going in this direction, the things that we're wanting to do. And ladies and gentlemen, understand, as I said at the beginning of this call, I came to BetterTrades just like you guys did. I came in here as a student, and with hard work and massive investment and a ton of time and absolute unquestioned commitment, I was able to move up into the company and then become an instructor, and ultimately become one of the faculty members, and as of January become the CEO of the company. I am you. I am now in a position where I am making decisions that are based on a student's perspective. I know what it is that you want. I know what it is that you're looking for. The decisions we're making are based on the best interest of our students, because that is where the best interests of BetterTrades lie. We cannot move forward without a successful student base. We want you to learn as much as you can, and we want you to have a platform that is reliable, that allows you to get the information. The decisions that are being made with regards to giving you guys literally $1,000 value worth of templates or more as part of this, the decision to give you the training on the platform even before you own it, are all decisions that are being based on and driven from the perspective of what is best for our students, because it is only by protecting the best interest of our students that BetterTrades thrives and grows and dominates and ultimately conquers this entire industry. Jim is asking, he says, I've got time left on my other subscription. You're killing me here. I want to do this one, but I got time on the other one. Call our customer support. We already have a migration plan in place, and you know, based on what I just told you, that we're going to take care of each and every one of our BetterTrades students. But I want to make sure that you know how to use the tool even before you make the decision to get the tool. I want you guys to understand from an executive position why we're making the decisions that we make, how we're making those decisions, and that each and every one of them is based not only on the best interest of BetterTrades, but where the best interest of BetterTrades truly lies, which is in your best interest, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see here. You guys got a lot of questions coming up here. Will these recorded classes be on my account page, Rose asks. Yes, they will. And they will be on the BetterTrades YouTube page so that you can access them anywhere. Let's see, I called and talked to the customer service. Looking for a live event near me. I think we can probably work something out there, Darwin. Obviously, I'd love to have you come to a live event. Come to Vegas. Marquet and I are teaching in Vegas, right? You got that going on. Tear down that wall. I love it, Tom. Little Pink Floyd action going on there. All right, guys, I'm spotting an interesting potential breakout in the markets here, so I'm going to go and set up some paper trades for tomorrow's lab on the new eSignal platform. So I'm going to go set some of that stuff up, and we'll discuss it tomorrow in lab. But I just want to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you for coming in here, checking out what we have, spending some time with me, and learning a little bit about what's going on with BetterTrades and the growth that we're seeing and where it's coming from and why we're doing the things that we're doing and how we're going to use these things to improve your life, your trading decisions as we move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, it has truly been an honor and a privilege to hang out with you for a little bit. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day. I know that everybody in here is busy and everybody in here has things that they need to be doing, but you have taken the time, made the investment, decided to come out and check out what is it that BetterTrades got going on now, what are they doing, and I appreciate each and every one of you doing exactly that. You are here to learn. We're here to teach, and that is exactly what we are going to do every day that we're here. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I appreciate the opportunity to hang out with you. Look forward to doing it again in the very near future. Until then, I wish you guys all the success in the world. Godspeed, God bless. We'll talk to you at the next live event.